Last time on FrameGame D&D. Well, I didn't have any background information on Feltris because it's not in the basic world notes.
We don't have any background information on Feltris.
There is no background information for him.
Okay.
He's an enigma.
I wasn't sure. I just thought maybe Craig forgot.
Well, I mean, you guys know now that I had a history with what's-his-face.
We do know that.
Selmar,
True.
the Lord.
I remember you two, your characters knew each other prior. You don't know anything about his background.
What's this?
He's just an honorable salesman.
Yes, an honorable
Why
salesman.
aren't you
Totally.
using the paper and plastic?
Honorable salesman. Yep. That's what we're going with, for sure.
The tiny little octopus that's about the size of a gnome.
So an octopus, not teeny little octopus, it's just an octopus.
Well, because there's the
Maybe
giant
he wants a
octopus
pygmy
too.
octopus.
There's that giant one that James
Yeah,
can get.
but it's specifically labeled as giant octopus, so yours is just octopus, and then giant octopus. That makes sense?
Yeah.
If I were him, I would want the tiny octopus.
Well, he doesn't have a choice. If he wants an octopus, it's a tiny octopus.
Yeah, I can only
No,
have
I mean-
small or medium sized. Oh, you
I
mean
mean,
James?
not a normal octopus. I would want a
Oh, want a tiny.
yeah, like one that would fit in the palm of my hand.
Well, how big is a gnome? Because that's what it says. Its size is about the size of a gnome.
It's as big as me. Also.
I wouldn't say an octopus would be as big as a gnome, but lengthwise it could easily be.
As big as okay, or as tall.
He plans to dress it up like.
I plan on dressing it up and calling it Octobob.
Yeah,
That's my plan.
That's the idea we're rolling with now.
I'm gonna disguise him as a gnome.
Yep, that's the
And hook
plan.
him up with all the ladies.
Come on. That's the part that truly concerns me.
And he has to somehow have
Come on.
children eventually. They have to have kids somehow.
They'll be adopted.
We'll be. Well, we're referencing Octodad. They're not adopted. Come on now.
Yeah, there is kids. Who knows how it happened?
But this isn't the world as that Octodad exists in. In my world, an octopus cannot breed with a gnome. I can't believe I have to state that, but it's officially on the record. Alright, so you zip out of the camp, and you're able to just run past everyone in the
zip?
confusion. Yes, you zip.
I unzip
Oh.
all the time.
Can we put a zipper on my bag of holding?
Oh my gosh. Where are you guys gonna go? You're now a good distance away from the camp itself.
I'm not driving.
I was the one driving.
Oh great.
So-
Where are we going?
Alright, Yenmorn.
Crap.
I promise I killed him. He was dead when I left the room.
I
I
mean,
just want to say, that was awesome. Could not have gone any better. We totally fooled them.
that's true.
I'm
we
more
totally
concerned
did.
about does me killing him qualify as your vengeance? Or do we have to go kill him again?
Well, he's still hunting me. That's the problem. It's not so much I want the vengeance as so much as
Yeah, but it's gonna be
I
so
wanna
much
live.
harder for him to haunt you as like undead.
unless he kills everyone in the camp, then he can continue parading around as a lord, right?
I don't know. That's a great question. Actually, I'm not a wizard, nor do I have any arcane knowledge. I would assume
do
he would
I.
look undead forever. Just because he's a necromancer doesn't mean he can magically make himself look not undead.
Well,
Right?
We have an expert of disguise here. Are you
He
able to
was-
make yourself look undead or dead?
Probably, yeah.
Because he was definitely not
there you
undead when I killed him.
As you begin to discuss these plans to go to the orcs,
Oh, we've got what's his face with us, don't we?
yes, you do. That's what I was just gonna bring up.
Yeah.
Oh, what is his name? I can't remember.
He's your
Nam
friend.
I
Sparrow
know.
Nam
Knackle.
Noodle, Nam Poodle,
Sparrow,
McNoodle Doodle.
Right.
Nam Sparrow Knackle.
Mam Sparrow.
Namnackle.
Nam-
Yeah.
I wanted to leave him behind because I thought he had told us out, but
Are you related to any Nam poodles?
What?
He looks at you confused.
Just curious.
Don't know what that is.
It's a reference to our other
Oh,
game.
I see. No
Oh,
wonder I'm
my.
confused.
You can go back to the orcs if that's what you want. Sound like you guys were all set on that, but I'm probably not as welcome there.
Hey, do you have any gold on you?
what?
I'm just curious.
Like, I am a lowly scout. You really think I would carry gold on my person?
I just saw you get paid for telling
Yeah, you just
what's
got
his face
paid
we were in the town.
by the royal guy.
It's like, you accuse me of telling him where you were?
No. When you brought us, the guy gave you cash. I remember hearing that because I was inside the bag and I heard it.
He may have given me a small sum for being wounded valiantly in battle in the name of the Empire.
You can hand that over.
I don't think so.
Fine. We're gonna do this the hard way, huh?
I think he can keep his gold.
No,
I'll-
I'm doing an intimidation check.
Intimidation.
Intimidation is charisma. Shh.
Please do.
Please do.
Something bad's gonna happen, isn't it?
I rolled a 3. minus 2 is 1.
Oh, critical fail.
But this is my play, because as I'm terribly trying to intimidate him, just doing such a bad job. Like, I can't even keep a straight face. I'm half laughing. I'm going to attempt a sleight of hand to steal that gold out of his pocket. Can I do that?
Sure,
Alright.
you can try.
Well,
You're an
that's
a-hole, but you can try.
well, yeah. I mean, right. So that's going to be 8 plus 8 plus 2. No, 8 plus 6 plus 2. So that is going to be 16.
You're able to steal 2 gold out of his pack.
Okay. I embarrassed myself, obviously, and so I'm just going to go back inside my bag.
Go back inside your bag.
I mean, we all saw that performance. That was shabby.
I just turn around and smile and say, "No one interrogates the sparrow."
What, are you on his side now? From his
He's my friend. What are you talking about?
It's like,
Oh, that's right. He's your contact.
Yeah,
That's embarrassing.
a little bit.
I flip a gold coin at Sparrow and apologize.
He gladly pockets it.
Hope we can put that behind us. And then I put my head back inside the bag.
yeah, that's about as scary as a child orc can get, so...
You? I go back inside the bag.
So intimidating.
So I'm going to go ahead and open the bag of holding that I'm in. And from inside the bag of holding, I'm going to juggle my throwing knives out into the air above the bag of holding.
Jeez, that sounds dangerous. Aren't we still moving on a horse and a wagon?
No, we stopped so you could get off
Oh yeah, good point. Never mind.
and have a
No,
conversation.
he was just jumping off while you were still moving.
Oh,
Well, then I guess I better roll a performance check, huh?
I think you better roll a performance check.
just don't get
Is this
super
dexterity?
low. You might kill James.
That's going to be 18 plus 4 is 22.
Alright, you successfully juggle the knives in and out of the bag of holding. Quite impressive. You guys just see these knives flying out while you're moving and then going back in safely into the bag. Or, well, you assume safely. Obviously, you can't really see what's going on in the bag.
No screams accompany it.
Up ahead, there is definite fighting, and it's not coming from the direction of the camp either. It's definitely coming from the direction of the orcish stronghold. And off in the distance, he sees what appear to be orcs fighting against Imperial soldiers.
And the soldiers are in between us and the orcs, right?
Yes, you're barreling at high speed towards the
Perfect.
soldiers.
Can we not stop the cart and just plummet into them, please?
Ooh.
Please, Yenmon?
Yes.
Okay.
Very.
I'm gonna stand on front of the cart so that when we hit them, I'm ready to launch off into somebody with my knives.
And I'm gonna ready my swords too, so that I can jump off the horse and land on someone as well.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll for acrobatics. 20.
Wow, lots of 20s going on all of a sudden.
So should I do an acrobatics too?
What were you doing?
I was readying my swords to jump off of a horse and also land on a guy.
Yep.
Roll 1d20.
I rolled a 20-sided die and got one.
Yeah.
It's +5 though, so it's 6. So
That's
it's not a
critical.
critic. I get
That is
+5.
amazing because we're both jumping off.
So what did it roll, Spencer? I couldn't hear it.
A 1.
So that's a critical fail.
But what if I have a +5?
Doesn't matter.
No,
Dang it.
It doesn't matter.
yeah,
Ones
one of that
and
applies.
The plus is irrelevant. A 20
yeah.
will always succeeds. A 1 always fails. You
Critical.
can have a +20 and you roll a 1, it's still a fail. But it's not going to be pretty.
He jumps in front of the charging horses and gets run over. Obviously.
He's jumping off a little bit to the side.
Yeah, but a critical fail, so he trips on the way and falls in front of a horse and cart and gets run over.
So
They're all gonna be
that was
watching
21.
face plant. Let's
That
be
was
honest.
21 plus 1.5, so that's actually 31.
All right, well then he dead.
Yeah.
Number 2's dead too, right?
Yeah.
Obviously not.
Dang it.
I mean, just because he critically failed doesn't mean the result of his action couldn't kill the soldier, right? I mean, he barreled forward off of the horse, landing on him. The guy hit his head wrong.
All right, so Roscoe successfully jumps off the back of, from the wagon, leaps forward, just plunging his blade deep into one of the soldiers, who then just drops dead. He's dead. And then rolls off into the shadow. At the same time, Yenmorn tries to jump off of the horse, because he was riding the horse, but not having that sure footing, his foot catches in the horse's...
Oh, shoot!
Sternum.
What's the word for it? Stirrup. Catches in the stirrup. Luckily, his leg comes free as he falls to the ground, but he tumbles at the feet of the second soldier here, kind of bumping into him as he rolls forward,
That could have been a lot worse.
while the horse continues to panic and being pulled slightly in that direction, kind of tramples over both of them.
What?
So, I need you, Spencer. You're going to roll a d6, and that's how much damage you're going to take for that stunt.
No.
Yeah, that'll do it. You're able to talk your way through, tell them convince them you're just here to sell some wares. Just
Which
a
he
simple
is.
salesman.
No wonder he
Yes.
some.
Honestly, too, right?
Mm-hmm. And they kind of let you know, they're like, hey, they show you a wanted poster of Yenmorn and say, if have you seen this guy? Have you ever met him before?
No, he does not look familiar to me. But I will let you know, especially if there's a reward, I will let you know if I see him.
Alright, so as you're speaking to them, they do mention there is a reward for his recovery, as he is wanted by some of the highest authorities, as he has slain a paladin.
Killed a head paladin, that's pretty impressive.
Yes. And they said he had done so in cold blood, and so that is why he is wanted. And this is the home of his family, and that's why they're there to watch out for it. But they see you are a trustworthy, merchant, and so they allow you to go up and try and peddle your wares to the family of that filth.
I speak manually to one of the guards. How much is this bounty?
Why are you talking?
Why are you talking?
Because he's
know how much the
Yenmorn.
bounty is.
He's like, well, we recently got an urgent message from one of our Lord's fastest riders saying that we need to be on alert and double our guard here, and that we are to offer to all surrounding peoples a bounty of 100 gold for any information to his capture.
100? Oh, that's nothing.
He's like, it was 25 prior.
Oh, I'm not speaking.
Yeah,
I'm in a
they're
bag.
just saying.
You hear stifled laughter from the back. So
I just want to know how much it was, because if it was 1,000 gold,
We would definitely rip that off.
yeah. Hey, if it's a chance to pull one over him by literally letting myself be possibly temporarily captured by lower guards and having them hand you the money just to save me,
Oh yeah, we could take that easy.
I would do that. It's
Yeah.
I would do that.
That's
to
basically money.
spite him.
Whatever. We go in. We're at there. Getting more. It's your family. What now?
And Roscoe, are you still chilling in your bag, or what are you doing?
Oh, I'm up there with them.
Or estate.
Well, Roscoe emerges from his bag, and as far as you guys are aware, he has been staying in there the whole time. But somewhat confusingly, he seems different. In fact, he looks like he looks like a child.
Wait, what? Like a human or elf child?
Like, all of your features look very much, you still look like yourself, but more like a younger version of yourself, like you're an infant orc gnome.
Wait, what? Do I notice this?
What did Feltress
You
do?
have not yet noticed this.
Feltress is just like not even trying to hide his laughter.
I threaten them, but not.
I just stare at him. I stare at Roscoe with a very confused and concerned look on my face.
What? What is it?
I pull out my purse and I count my money. How much is missing?
30 gold.
Okay, that's worth 30 gold. I
Oh
say.
damn it! I forgot. Spelled it, huh? Crap.
Now you really are an orc child.
So what
That's
did,
why I lost my train of thought during that conversation.
Yes.
what'd you do to him?
That message, and I just couldn't help it.
I just can't help stealing from.
I noticed.
It's just so tempting.
You friggin' kleptomaniac.
Every time he tries to take my gold.
How did you do this, Feltress?
So I am level 4 now, so I can do it anytime I want. Any of my spells, I can imbue them into an item, and they can be used at a later time. So I could just and so I imbued my spell of disguise self, and I put it onto my purse, so that anybody who opens it without using the special way or whatever will set it off. Disguise self will be cast upon them, and because I knew who was stealing from me, I made it disguise them as a child. Or I suspected I knew who was stealing from me.
Yep. That's pretty much exactly how it went down. And it was beautiful.
Yes, that was fantastic. That was totally worth the gold you stole from me, so you may keep it.
I throw 30 gold at Feltress. In his face.
Can I do an acrobatics check to see if I can catch some of it in midair?
Now you're trying to take it, you know who it belongs to.
Yes, I'm the salesperson that your friend just stole from. Shouldn't you be
The-
getting
the-
onto your friend?
The salesperson who happily said it was worth it and that he could keep the 30 gold. Thus, he was willing to part with it.
So
Whatever.
you're like, oh, he's willing to part with that. I'm just gonna try and take it.
So, is this like in front of his parents or his family or whatever?
I assume that he came out while you were walking up towards the house, but it's very possible they may have seen some of this going on from
Super professional.
super professional. Oh yeah.